Well, hello there friends, and welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about Seungyeon's Uli album. So I have a copy of Only Lovers Left, but more importantly, the more keen-eyed among you will probably notice the setup has changed. That is correct. I actually have a Seungyeon standee right here. Like this one I got when he was back in X1 when I got X1's album. And I had this Sewon one from just a 9i album. It's from their first album. And I've decided that, listen, I've had the Seungyeon standee since X1 debuted because I got it with their debut album and they only have the one. And I didn't think about the fact that I could display it when I was doing a Seungyeon album until like a year ago. The problem is the only thing he's released since then, I filmed when I was at my mom's house and didn't have my standee. So the Seungyeon standee is joining and also the Sewon standee because it looks good with the Seungyeon standee. That was all so unnecessary and none of you care. I just wanted to share it anyway. Anyways, let's go over how this is going to work. I am going to run through the track list, give you my thoughts on each song, and then give the album a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have some disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number 1. This album came out today, as of the day that I am filming this, which means I am one listen in, and my opinions on these songs very much may change over time. Second disclaimer is my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the mug says, music is subjective, and that is great. Alrighty, now that we have that out of the way, we can actually get started, and our first song is Deep Deep Sleep, and it's fine. It's not really what I was expecting the opening song on this album to be, but it's also nothing super special either, and honestly, it almost sounds like one of the more boring Bruno Mars songs. Also, as an intro, it's just not the most ideal choice. It doesn't really make me feel anything about the album. Like, it would be one thing if the entire album was this kind of vibe, but it's really not. It's just this song, the title, and the pre-release. But, like, it doesn't get me hype. It's not the best opener. On to the next song, which is the title track, Journey, and I'd say it's pretty good. I do like the guitar, but I'm pretty much always weak for a guitar, so that doesn't say much. On the other hand, though, the verses, they're not giving a ton, and that's not great. That said, the pre-chorus is masterful. Unfortunately, it literally occurs once in the song and no other times, which makes me annoyed because it's really good, and the rest of the song is just kind of there. Moving on, next up we have Drowning, and I would say this is an improvement on the last two songs. This is a song where I would just lay back and actually enjoy it. Like, I liked this song, which isn't something I can say about the first two. Also, the chorus absolutely hits, and the verses are really nice too, so while I'm not going to sit here and be like, this is Seungyeon's best B-side ever, because it's definitely not, I will say it's on the better side. Next, my favorite song, Busted. Right off the bat, the opening to this song is just so good. Like, I was enthralled after just the opening. I feel like it's honestly giving, like, this in the first verse, it's giving what Charlie Puth wishes he was still giving and what Charlie Puth fans would like to tell you he's still giving, but Seungyeon is doing it A, better, and B, without being a menace to society. But, like, actually, though, this song is really good. The first verse perfectly builds into the chorus while also managing to hit, and speaking of the chorus, I adore it. My jaw dropped the first time I heard this chorus. It's absolutely immaculate, and I want a live performance of this song immediately because I need to see what stage of this chorus would look like. I will concede there is one part of the song that I don't actually like, which is the rap in the bridge. However, I love the rest of the song enough that I can survive entirely with the knowledge that I can just skip the bridge. Our next song is Who Knows, and hear me out, okay? I see the vision of this song. I get what they were trying to do with this song, and I get what they were going for. My only issue is I think it's too loud, and I don't like overly loud songs. That said, I do also just not enjoy this song really at all, especially the chorus, because it's entirely shouting, and not like in a fun, messy boots shouting way, more in a scary way. Like, if you ask me, I enjoy rocker Seungyeon, don't get me wrong, but I think he leaned a little too into it here. Like, he crossed the line in the sand and turned it into a bad song, and he should have stayed on the other side of that line where he's actually making good music. We have reached the penultimate song on this album and the final song that I'm actually going to be like fully reviewing, which is Ready to Fight. And we're going to start this off with a PSA. This is Simon's PSA moment, okay? A message to all singers. If you're gonna write swearing in the song, I need you to commit. I need you to commit and follow through. If you're gonna write fuck into the lyrics, I need you to say fuck. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of beeping it out. I'm tired of you not saying it. I'm tired. If you're gonna say it, commit. Otherwise, take it out of the song, change the lyrics. Anyway, in spite of everything that I just said about my PSA, I'm ignoring that because this song is so fun that I don't actually care and I can overlook it. Like, this is the type of song that I will blast in my earbuds because I'm scared of annoying my neighbors, but I will blast them in my earbuds and I will dance around the kitchen while I'm drunk or honestly while I'm sober. Like, this song was a full-fledged moment. Last but not least, we have the pre-release Abyss, and I'm not talking about this song. I have a whole video reviewing this song. I'll put it in the description. You can watch it if you want to know how I feel about this song. But I have nothing new to add, in spite of the fact that the song is several months old. My opinions haven't changed that much, like not enough that I should justify re-reviewing it. So go watch that video, and otherwise we're going to move on. Score time. Overall, I'm going to give this album an 8.6 out of 10. I will not deny it's a bit of a rocky start. Plus, I would say this is probably his weakest post-X1 title. But once you really get past that, with the sole exception of one of the B-sides, they're all good. Other than the pre-release and one B-side and the opening 2 songs, they're good. Like, yes, granted, to be fair, that means that only 3 of the songs are good, but 2 of those 3 are great, and I love one of them, and it's already in my Apple Music. So yeah, 8.6 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know what your favorite song is. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And if you want to hear more from me, you can follow me on Twitter @_album_reviews. I'll link that in the description, along with every other Seungyeon review that I have done, and of course my review of Abyss, so you can check all that out if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!